can have an almost 4 decades old song a leading position in many music charts in 2022?
It doesn't hurt me, yeah, yeah. Do you wanna feel how it feels? Yeah, yeah. Do you wanna...
Now, before I answer for that question, I need to fix something in the home studio. Watch this.
The night is young when we begin. One breath, the air is on my skin.
So, is this any better in terms of the sound? Because I got a lot of responses from you that after the first episode I made from the studio, that the sound is not really good, so I tried to fix it somehow, and hopefully this is going to be way much better. So back to the original question. How can a song from 1985, oh my god, that was a long time ago, be on the top charts in 2022?
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
That's weird, isn't it? Now the song I'm talking about is Kate Bush Running Up That Hill song.
I make a deal with God, and I get him to swap places. We're running on that road. We're running on that...
And there is a very good chance that this song this week will perform better than back in 1985.
This is the editor room, Tamás. You need to be updated. It's actually already did. So in 1985 it was the 30th, now in the position 8 in 2022.
And then you might think that that's nice, Tamás. This song, 4 decades after its release, will perform better. And then what?
I don't wanna take it anymore.
Why is that? Can you explain? And of course I can explain to you. So here it is, my explanation. So this is going to be an oversimplification. But back in the old days, these charts were made, especially Billboard, based on album sales.
Madonna sells more than 75,000 records a day.
And number of radio plays.
No matter where you were at 10 minutes to 11 this morning, if you were near a radio, you probably heard the American musical superstar's song to fight world hunger. We Are the World is the song, and at 10:50 it was heard everywhere.
But back in 2015, the formula has been changed and streaming has been added to the formula. So the formula now is very much reflecting on the listening behavior of the people rather than on any kind of sales number. A perfect proof for that is around Christmas time. Back in the old days, when the formula was based on sales and number of radio plays, you were able to recognize the top new Christmas songs on the list. And now it has been changed. In the last 5 years or so, you can see 20 or maybe 30 years old songs on a Christmas chart. So that's the first explanation. The formula has been changed and it now reflects, and the top charts reflects more about what the people are listening rather than what the people are buying. Very simple. But what made the people last week start to listening a 40 years old song? And that question triggers the second part of the explanation. And honestly, that second part is more easier than you think of. Because last week, I think it was last week,
We're not sure.
when Netflix aired the 4th season of Stranger Things, and this particular Kate Bush song appears several times in the season 4, because that's the song which helps to the guys saving Max's life from that giant monster, whatever.
I am.
And you can hear it several times in the movie. So that triggered a change in the behavior or the listening pattern of the people, and that's the reason why actually it jumped back on the charts. What's the conclusion? It must have been a conclusion, right? Previously, a chart was based nothing but sales numbers and radio plays. Now it's more focusing on the listening behaviors, what the people are really consuming in terms of culture. So that's the one thing. And the second thing is like tiny changes, independent things happening in the cultural sphere can be extracted at the end to numbers. These things will have a fundamental effect on business models. So for example, for record companies, actually it's worth to buy an entire back catalog of an artist.
Bruce Springsteen has sold his masters and his publishing to Sony Music in a combined deal that sources tell Billboard is in the area of $500 million.
Because they will never know when a song will appear in a top hit TV show like Stranger Things. And this is very, very important change in the music industry.
The